We are on an insane run of form that I can only describe as surreal and insane, obviously. 2 games today against teams lower in the table. You get what I'm thinking, right? Let's get into it. What's up, folks, and welcome back to an episode of the Bayern Munich Let's Play. If you're excited, hit the like button down below and subscribe for more FM content. You've been take. Is here right now on the screen to show something viewing too early. We're on a run of form that I can only describe as surreal. And I don't know, and I think I know why, honestly. I'm going to explain that when I show the results. So you've been taking something that we don't really focus too much on in this save because we're at the point where if we win Champions League, we're done. And the way we're playing right now, it would lean towards being a good chance we could do it this season. So you can take it, are not really that important. It's nice to get a good one occasionally to see a really good player. But yeah. So our run of form, since you're not with us, was against Juventus, wasn't it? So beat Nuremberg 2-1. Not the greatest performance overall, but we did enough to be the better team. Beat Leipzig twice in this run. Beat them in the Deutsche Pokal 3-1. That was a game, went behind and became roaring back and not fully in control of the game, but were okay. Freiburg, we were really good. We had a really good start to the game, the first half an hour, as you can see. Adriano scoring a goal in that game. A couple of goals, actually, in the last two of those games against Leipzig and Freiburg. And then we just kept it going. They got them back, and then we got one later with Calafore. And then right at the end of the game of camera, we absolutely pummeled Leipzig. I'm not kidding you. We played so well in that game that I could not find a single thing wrong. Everything I had problems with in previous games I've seen, especially with lost games, I watched this and I'm like, I can't see a fault. Yes, there are chances Leipzig in the game occasionally. They will do their decent team. But everything worked really, really well in that game. So I was very pleased with that. As a result of this, we've qualified in Champions League. We've reached the final stage of the top 8, so we've done it, which is fantastic. We can now sort of act. We were unbeaten in all competitions so far. I don't know how that is the case. My theory is the coach. I bought some new coaches in, one or two, not many, but one or two. I think they're better than we had before. And I think the players we've brought in are just settling down and just like they're not over. They're not. I'm not seeing like Tonali's been amazing every single game, but I think it's a lot of players are consistently good that they just make the system work better. The great example of this is Romero. Years ago, I was in my team. I didn't notice what he was doing, but it just seemed like he just fit. He just knitted the team better. Can't remember his name was. Lucas Romero. All square from viewers will know who I mean. It was a young Argentinian midfielder who was like everyone bought him, but I think it's just we're consistently good and we're not getting absolutely dominated a lot. It happens occasionally when we're not playing well, but the quality is now, we're finding those moments more. Whereas last season when we had those draws and 1-0 defeats, we've more often than not this season, because of the results, as you can see, the quality is finding a way to find those goals if we're not playing well. Whereas before, it was more likely we wouldn't play well and not win. Now we can not play well and still grind out a result. I still think it's not going to be long before we see a dip in form, because I think we're getting away with things a bit too much. But it's going really well. So, today's games are against Hanover and Dusseldorf, and we've got to win them both, ideally. I'm still doing the whole thing of like doing the whole squad selection thing, and they can pick it from me. At least say it's not fully fit, so you can't play today. I don't like how it does this. It always seems to, when I do this, it seems to like change that. I need to change this actually. I don't mind telling there. Actually, I think I need to get one of these guys out for attacking. I need to sit back on the bench. Essentially, is what I need. We'll take Elise out because he's a bit leggy. I don't want him to be. I'm rather getting fully fit. I'm gonna go with that. Right, let's go. Let's see how this goes. And I do feel like one of the things I've done differently is asking the assistant manager to pick the squad for me. I tweak it slightly. Like, they keep wanting to put Gula on the right wing. I'm like, no, if you're not going to play him right wing, we're not going to play him. I don't like him wide right because he hasn't got the pace to do it for my preference. But on the box, Diamande 1-0. Let's go. I don't like Diamande. I do like Diamande. I don't like Gula out wide because I like pace from my wingers. Great ball by Barella here. Early goal. Diamande rises, heads it towards the net. Keeper's on the floor before he gets to him, which is a bit bizarre, but we'll take it. 1-0, great start. And I'm liking this style of recording. It means I can get through videos quicker and not have to worry about editing them as much. But it's, again, ball in the box, cleared, and there's Antonio. We're gonna bring the ball out. He's got options running forward. Can he find a pass? He can't. Adagula, Tonali, Barella, Kashvela, Frimpong in the penalty area. Can he find a cross? Usually he does, and he has. California hits it, and it's rebounding everywhere, and it's in Adagula. But there's got to be offside in there somewhere. There's no way there's no offside in there. I'm convinced there's offside somewhere in this. There is. How? How is no offside there? Ball comes in. What are you checking? Gula, did he pass that back? He did, didn't he? Oh, wow. Ping ball wizard in there. 2-0. And 9 minutes in, we've got 2 goals. That is a great start to the game. Against a far back system as well, which is one of those systems that I don't like playing against, especially with Adagula. Picture the Leipzig game like this. Oh, apart from that. Where we started really well. This time we got, obviously, 2 quick goals in this game. But those 50 balls that Adagula won there, we're winning them all the time against Leipzig in that game. This is poor. Don't dive in. Yeah. Right. There's not diving in and there's letting them put the ball in the penalty area. That's not good enough. There's not diving in and making a safe tackle. There's also just passive. Yeah, I'm not saying here you've got to be aggressive here, but just don't do what you do here, which is back off and at the ball. He's right there, and Simon's got to save that. He's at his near post. Again, you can be aggressive but not stupid. And he kind of he went towards it and then stopped. No, either back off into the space and stop the cross into the middle of the penalty area, or go and press the back guy and make it more difficult to play that ball that he's going to play. So you do one or the other. You can't just do half and half or neither, either or. California penalty area shoots. Oh, I keep thinking they're going in. I played this game for years and I keep thinking those saves are going to go in one of these days. Adagula with the corner kick, curls in the penalty area. Keeper comes out for it. I just don't understand how every keeper is doing that. My keepers don't seem to do it enough. But 2-0 up, we were comfortable, and that one little slack play has made this game a bit more edgy than it should be when we 2-0 up after a great start. So don't second guess yourself, guys. Play the passes that you see. Ferran Torres, good ball. There we go. Okay, I don't think Gorka is offside. I usually tell. I get a feeling when it's offside or not. What was the offside? Not that one. Ooh, maybe it was offside. Again, I think the animation doesn't look as clean as it should do for these offside calls. I think you might see a line here that looks questionable. Ooh, maybe he's just on. I think he's just onside, but that was a critical. Oh god, keeper come out. Yeah, goal kick. That was a critical goal because at 2-1 it was getting a bit edgy, wasn't it? But then that third goal was settled us down. And again, why are they getting so much of the ball? Keeper come out for that. That's not a penalty. We're just giving the ball away too much. We're not controlling the possession. We're giving too many chances, and they're getting mistakes. Yeah, I didn't see the foul, but I didn't see anything noticeable that was like a foul. But come on, Simon, say it's penalty, mate. I want to know what the ratio is for your keepers setting penalties and AI scoring them, because I think the AI gets more penalties than you score. I mean, obviously it is a penalty, so they're more likely to save it than not. More likely not save it than not, sorry, because the penalties in favour of the attackers. But I feel like there should be more saves than top goalkeepers. Ball in the box. Again, don't loft it in. Give him something to worry about. Lofting it in there with a lot of time on it is not going to make a difference. It's not going to be good enough. Winner header. Gula. Pass it. What a ball that is. What a ball that is! Oh, Gorky's, you got to score, mate. You got to score. I think he's just seen the goal. He's got to try and shift it a little bit to create an easy tap in there. Ball in the box, cleared. Back in the box, Gula. No, don't do that. How do you stop him doing that? I want to keep the attack going. I get it later on. It's fine. But why do they do that all the time? Cross it back in the penalty area. Let's go opposite instructions because this is more nervous than it should be. Let's just do one thing. That wasn't like that before the game, but it is now. Where's their wing back? There we go. Mark him up. Yeah, they've changed the marking on me, which is bizarre. Yeah, let's go. Let's see if that shuts them down because this is not. Oh god, they've not turned the second half already. Instant highlight. This is going in right. That you can't see the mouse cursor or nothing. That's going right near the keeper's left. Watch, keeper's gone too far to his right. See what I mean? He's nowhere near where he should be. He's overcompensated for the wall. Down the line, Barella. Go Krej. Hold it up if you can. Well done. Adagula. Beat your man. He got lucky with the free kick there. He didn't try and beat his man. He just backed out of it. See where their keeper stood? He's in better position. Still only went back in the net though. Yeah, we're on key highlights, aren't we? Like I said, a lot of highlights in this game, which mean why key highlights is still not a bad thing to do. But yeah, like I said, there's still this kind of performance. A lot of the 3-1s and things like that, sometimes I like this. Where we're not poor, but just a bit sloppy at times. Ball in the box, cleared. And it's a goal for Silva. And that's 4-1. That 4-2. Like I said, this is a great example of what I'm talking about. We've not been brilliant, but our quality is showing in our individual players. I had a good ball in the box finally from a corner kick. And we've won the second ball. How he's not offside there, I have no clue. But it's 4-2. And hopefully now, that is the goal that gets us these 3 points. And amazingly, even though we're actually so good into like our run of form, we're still not actually well clear. Adriano's looking for Adagula. Take a Ferran Torres for Estavio. Mattis Telon as well. Tonali can come on as... no, we'll just change these two around. And bring on Leon. Yeah. And can I make another change left back? I can, yes. Just to make sure we get for this. I'm doing better with technical because I'm actually just letting the AI tell me. Not the AI, but my system manager tell me. But the performances are better. They're not perfect. Don't get me wrong. They're not perfect at times. Today's not been brilliant overall, but Estavio hits it. Oh, see what I mean? Like, you wouldn't say based on this performance that we've had, we've been brilliant, but we've scored 5 goals in it. I just think something's clicked, and this is what happens a lot of time with football managers. I can sit here for hours looking at numbers and stats, and nothing works, and I'll just do something randomly, and I'll stumble across some kind of formula, and so far it's working this season. It's 5-2. Hanover have been absolutely demolished. They should be demolished though. They are in the bottom table for a reason. But these are the kind of games. Okay, what we're doing? What a ball that is. That's nice. Tell. Well done. I was worried about you giving that away there. Tell. Diamande. Barella. Silva. Frimpong. Here he goes. He's off. He's going. There we go. Brilliant. Ball in the box. Omron. Oh. But you see the difference there. When Frimpong gets the ball, he's just got more drive about him. And I feel like he's going to create more for us in that situation. But 5-2 up. This is really good. I'm seeing a lot of things that I like. Not perfect, but brilliant. Full time. Hanover 2. Bayern Munich 5. A 7-goal match. Absolutely brilliant. And I think the fact that I'm rotating more and I changed. Look at that. We're absolutely flying this season in the league. This is what it should be like already. We should be doing this every single season. It's just annoying that last season was really poor. So next episode, next game is Dusseldorf, and where are they in the table? They are basically third from bottom. And look at the goal scorers actually this season. You look at our, we've got Elise there's got 5, Kashvela's got 7, Omron's got 8, and Gorkovic can't be far behind because he's not done terribly. But we're just spending the goals around more. I mean, our top goal scorer is Kashvela with 16 goals. Omron's got like 16 as well. So we're doing all right. make a couple of changes to the team. Yeah, Dusseldorf next. Right, folks, if you are against Dusseldorf, second game of the episode and the final game of the episode, let's have a look at the quick pick, see what they suggest. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm gonna put Lisa in today. Actually, he's getting some minutes. But yeah, just something's clicked. I'd love to be able to sit here and say this is what I did and I fixed it. Yeah, I'm not that good at the game. I think it's just basically what happens in most of my saves on these big team saves when I'm struggling early on to win Champions League is I basically spend enough money that I get a squad that's so powerful that we eventually find a way to do it. I'll get to a level of form. I still want to see the test against Madrid and whoever else we play in Champions League later on because we're going to qualify next round already, as you know. So we'll see. Todibo, Kajvela, Calafiore, Gula, good ball to Gokrej. He's offside, but you want to be at least getting that on target, don't you, in that situation? Not saying you should score that, though how good he usually is, he would be fancied to score that, in my opinion. Frimpong, Elise, Barella. Don't know who's putting that to. Gokrej! He's having a bit of a rough time so far. He's had a chance offside that he missed, and that one, which is a half chance, that he probably would fancy himself to score anyway. But on the box, cleared. Calafiore, Adagula. Tonali. Frimpong. Shoots Gula in! That's not a great finish. That's an instinctive finish. It's still a great finish for a goal. I don't care how you score a goal. That's instinctive. 1-0. I was thinking about just getting an early goal in this game to really make sure we can not be desperate later on. But he's flicked it on, and the keeper moves on-sighted. 1-0. Ardagula. I highly recommend you signing guys in your FM saves if you can get him out of Real Madrid. Oh wow, what a mistake. Barella is going to shoot. He's going to go 2-0 surely. Did the hard bit and then missed the finish. Calafiore. Tonali. Calafiore. Far post cross. At least he's in the far post. Falls to Gokrej. He's done a really poor game so far. He will score, I think, eventually. He's playing. He will get one. If he keeps getting those situations, he'll eventually fall to him. He'll fire it in. My worry is it's 1-0. We're dominating the game. Get the second goal. I'm going to say demand more. Get the second goal. You've been dominant. Gokrej. I don't want to take him off because I feel like he's gonna get one. It's just a matter of finding that chance that he cannot miss. Todibo. Be brave, we pass. There you go. That's the pass. That's not the pass from Tonali. The only thing someone in this game now is getting their own way and just not maintain this level. Tackle him. Poor pass. Calafiore. Right, guys. Stop messing around with this now. Someone find a second goal here, please. Kashvila. Gokrej. Yes! Ooh, I think he's onside. I think it's going to be a goal. That's onside. Yes, it is. I was saying he was going to score. He was getting good areas. Ball comes through from Kashvila. He's onside. Nice little finish there. Little dink. And it's 2-0. And it's deserved. It's just been not quite falling for him in this game today. But now it has. And we've got... How close was he to be onside here? No, he's come to be onside, really, isn't he? He's trying to dink over the keeper a little bit, but it's found back in there for 2-0. That's what we want to see. You want to just see this play out now as like a really strong, positive result. Elise. Ardagula. Gokrej. He's got options left and right, but he's going to go around himself down the left wing. Kashvela in the opponent's area. Back to Tonali. He's going to shoot, isn't he? There's not Elise. Gokrej! Nice! If that's a goal, that's a really good goal because we are working ball in the box. Is it going to be allowed? No. But this is them doing... I was convinced they were going to shoot here and try and shift it. But look, Elise works in... Oh, offside, gone too early. But they're working in ball in the opponent's area. They actually are doing it. It should be 3 or 4, really, with the chance that we've had from Gokrej. this is what I'm worried about. Is just FM just saying, you know what, it's been too easy for you. Here's a wonder strike from Tananka. Yeah, well done. Just focus at them for half time just to make sure we don't concede a goal. Comfortable so far. Just don't concede a goal for half time. Well done. And Turner's got that. He's got options. Oh, never mind. Look at that. 17 shots on goal, 10 on target. XG of what? 2.95. It's been dominant. The third goal is deserved if we can get it. This is weirdly encouraging. I'm hesitant to say what I'm thinking, but I think we could be on to something really special this season where we're playing. But just winning games, and I don't have to be yelling at them as much, and that's really good. At least say down the left hand side, sorry. Fans Adagula. That's not a penalty, but that would we change that. That's not a penalty for me, but the AI gets them. Meaning that they'll give the foul, but they'll get a free kick for me and a penalty for AI. No penalty. Yeah, you don't need a VAR to check it that long. But it's a free kick highlight by the far post. Keeper made a mess of that. And California makes it 3-0. It is just consistently good overall. Let's get him off. He's got a knock. Let's get Adagula off. Let's get Matistel on. Get Gokrej on. Get Kamara on as well. Just rotate a little bit. We've got a 3-goal lead. And I think the squad depth is the best I've ever had. That I did say that in the last season summary that selling Emil was a bit of a blow, but the money we've got from that has made made a better squad overall. I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm not saying we're going to win the Champions League this season, though I think there's a lot of evidence saying we could do it based on how we're playing and the form we're in. But the squad's better. And there's nobody in this squad now that I'm unhappy about playing. I have favourites like right back. I prefer Frimpong, left back of Grimaldo. I prefer Omon up front than Gokrej, to be really honest with you. But I would play either of them up front, and I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. Previous season, I'm like, yeah, it's one guy. Rest of them, no. But now it's like, I'll play either of them up front, and I'm happy with it. At least he's been solid. I can't fault them. So just move forward, mate. There you go. What a ball that is. And Andrews in on goal here. And we are... We are playing the football that I've been trying to get him to play for donkeys. Dropping deep, movement. What a finish this is, by the way. He kind of lifts it. He doesn't just drill it, he kind of gets pace on it, obviously, but then he kind of lifts it at the same time, well, which is absolutely stunning. I mean, in this case, you don't know who this guy is. That's him. Really pleased with that signing. And getting my cams to score goals has been a bane in my existence as a football manager for years. Even the saves on here have been really successful with. Oh wow, that's a good ball. Don't concede, please. Thank you, Vimpong. That's work rate I'm talking about. I want to see for everybody. Even saves back in the day when I did like my own privates for YouTube and I was like dominating Man United, like 4 or 5 no wins every week. I could not get my camera to score to save my life. What a result. That is a really good performance. A 4.12 XG without a single penalty involved in it. And 24 shots, 15 on target, dominating possession. Yes, I know it's against a low team, but it's how we're doing it. It's not a case of doing it, it's how we're performing. And it is very encouraging. Excuse me. Out 9, 12 days, doesn't matter. We've got a break now. So as part of this new thing of getting through seasons quicker, we're not going to do a season summary, season review so far. What we're going to do is come back in February because obviously these mean nothing with qualifiers in the top 8, so they don't mean anything. And there's no league games that are significant enough to live com them. But look at all the sea of green. That's a joke. It will end. I don't go season unbeaten. It doesn't happen. And also, so we're going to do Schalke and Schalke next episode because it's a quarter final of a cup. and a league game. Where's Schalke on the table, actually? That's a good point. I think they're top 4, aren't they? Well, not even close. They're 12th. Yeah, so we're going to do those 2 Schalke games there because there's 2 games there mean nothing. And we'll come back for Schalke and Schalke. And then after that, unless there's a league game, Champions League game there arranged. So that I will say this right now. We'll do Schalke and Schalke next episode, unless there's a game in Champions League that gets arranged in the midst of all that. But most likely to get seasons quicker, the Champions League knockout rounds, until we get to the semi-final, I'm probably going to be doing the same thing, get through seasons faster. It's not so much like episode time we were playing the game, it's episode length and episode amount, so that you can get through, you can catch up quicker. I'm trying it out. But we're on a sea of form, which is absolutely insane. What I like about it is, it's not like I've had said before, where I do like the games on camera and we're brilliant and we pick the bigger games on camera and we struggle. Look at the games on camera. We played against Dortmund, beating them. Juventus beaten them recently. Who else we have on camera recently? We thrashed. Did we do? Yeah, so it's just been really good. You know, we beat Dortmund on camera, beat Leipzig on camera. I think. No, we didn't. No, we didn't, did we? No. Dortmund Juventus on camera, big games, and just awkward matches where we just... The last time we didn't win a game on camera was on camera. When was it? Oh, I can't remember when it was now. Up here, probably. No. Was it this guy's? The guys here? Yeah. We... By Leverkusen, didn't we, on camera, didn't we? Did we? I think we did. I can't remember, honestly. It's so many games I've played in a short space of time. Anyway, back for the Schalke and Schalke games. If you have enjoyed, hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new as well. And I'll catch you guys on next time. But until then, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.